Hello, viewers of online video content, and welcome to the first in a series of short videos called Bad Tweets. I am your host, the Spurge. Here we find some of the most impressive progressive arguments on Twitter, and let them fight it out for the ultimate prize, the Liberal Genius Award. We all know that liberals are the smartest people on the planet. So let's learn from their wisdom, shall we? We will review 10 tweets, and we will pick a winner that most exemplifies the genius of progressive thinking. And I hope we can all learn something today. So our first tweet comes to us from Mr. Blaines. Alright, let's see. Mr. Blaines says, condemned prisoners' tissues can be reused by others, and most sensible people would agree with that. But the world needs to have leadership, such as from Bernie Sanders, to move away from capital punishment. China is better off when people like the Dalai Lama have become constructive. Well, that is a great point. Anyone who's sensible, obviously, has to agree that prisoner tissues should be able to be used however we want. I mean, if you've committed a crime, it doesn't matter what kind of crime. You're just a prisoner. You've lost the right to your own body. We should be able to take your organs, and we should be able to do as we please with your body parts. Good argument. Our next tweet comes from a one Mr. Davis. In replying to Quantum Flux 1964, Mr. Davis says, not at all. It has been immigrants and blacks that the right wing has used as dog whistles to get votes. Scratch a Republican and you find a Nazi. I always thought that the Nazi movement was kind of fringe, but apparently there are 62 million plus of them in this country, and that's a concern. Absolutely, Mr. Davis, thank you for bringing that to our attention. 62 million Nazis in America. Remember that next time someone says Nazis aren't a problem. Our next tweet comes to us from Please Scream Inside. They say, I don't believe in God, but if there's a hell, I hope it's reserved for every single person who's pretending COVID doesn't exist or isn't serious. I hope you go to hell and die in hell and get sent to hell's hell. Well, that is a very pragmatic position. If you don't trust what medical professionals are telling you, then you're endangering everyone's life. And absolutely, you should go to a place of torture for all eternity, and then die in that place and go to an even worse place like it, where you will continue to be tortured for all eternity. I mean, that's only fair. Great point. Great point. All right. Moving along now, we've got Jenna Wallace, who says, not to be callous or insensitive to Ken and Hanat, but people are killed every day. Kids are killed every day. It's heartbreaking that it happened, but Cannon's murder is unremarkable, and the murderer is in jail. I honestly don't know why the story is so big. So here we've learned something. Children being shot point blank in the head is an unremarkable event. It happens every day, so let's stop remarking on it, people, because if you are remarking on it, you're probably racist. Okay. Moving on to the next tweet. What do we have here? Oh, this is from Health is a Human Right. Med schools. Black Lives Matter. Pre-meds. Okay, sweet. So you'll waive the MCAT since there's evidence that this exam is a barrier to BIPOC students. And it's been shown that black babies have 3 times higher mortality rate when white doctors care. Med schools. Oh no, not like that. Well, this is a great point. First, there's 2 points here. One of them, tests are racist, and the second is, and doctors are also racist, so we've got our work cut out for us to end this racism. Change the tests, fire white doctors. Thank you. Okay, next we've got, this is a quoted tweet, from a very handsome individual who's being responded to by someone named Zombie Piano, who says, "Go kiss the business end of a shotgun while an epileptic holds the trigger." Well, this is obviously a very well-reasoned and measured response to what I can only assume is right-wing supremacy of some sort. I would say that if the epileptic is having a seizure, that could be problematic, but I'm sure that's not what Zombie meant, so that's an interesting one. Alright, well, let's see who's next here. Here we've got Bill Gates. This one looks like it's just been thrown in for fun. December 19th. That was, the beginning of the COVID, right. He says, "What's next for our foundation? I'm particularly excited about what the next year could mean for one of the best buys in global health, vaccines." I think at this point now we can assume that Bill Gates is actually Nostradamus, and I personally can't wait to read his next quatrains. And hopefully I've got some cash on hand to invest, because it's quite obvious that this man can see the future of the markets. I don't know how he does it, but we're at your service, Mr. Gates. Alright, here's one from some red-haired lady who says, "Oh my god, I just realized that the DNC is basically the Order of the Phoenix. Trump is Voldemort, Joe Biden is Harry Potter, Kamala Harris is Hermione, Tom Perez is Ron, Hedwig is the USPS, Dobby is the Constitution, Joe Lieberman is Snape, Colin Powell is..." Look, everyone is a Harry Potter character. That's the gist of this, and it's true. If you're the good guys, then you're the liberal side of things, and if not, you're Voldemort. Everyone else is Voldemort. That's it, pretty much. And it's such an easy way of looking at things. It really makes it simple. Anyone can understand it. So that's great. Next, we have a tweet from Tractor People who says, "Republicans are nothing but cheating liars. They cheated their way through school and life ever since. I hope you all die from COVID-19. Well, that is a really great point. If you are Republican, then you're a cheater. You cheated at everything, and you deserve to die. It's quite simple. So, there's nothing hidden in that tweet. It's all straight out there. Plain as day. Which I think is great. It's always nice to be clear. Next we have a tweet from Janessa, who says, "I believe in reparations. Be upset about it. If the Jews can get theirs, other people should get it. And the fact that it didn't even happen in American soul. My husband, German cousin family had to pay out to the Jews." Great point, Janessa. Here we're learning something very important, and that is that slavery and the Holocaust are totally equal, and you can just draw direct comparisons between them. And now it's time for the Liberal Genius Award. Who will it be? Oh, this is exciting. This is my favorite part. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's Mr. Blaines. Well done, Mr. Blaines. I believe that your level of intellect is supremacist. I think at this point now, we need to take Mr. Blaines' advice and utilize our resource that's sitting there being wasted at the moment. Those prisoner tissues could be put to good use, so time to recycle, folks. Alright, thank you for being here. Until next time, this has been the Spurge. bad tweets.